What y'all know about that? Whoa, what's happening with you young brothers and young sisters? This is the RG from the RG Swac Sports Network. Happy Wednesday. It is October the 29th. The time is 7:03 p.m. You can be anywhere in the world, but you up in here cooking it with your uncle on tonight, and I got a doozy for you. I got the highlights for the Jackson State and Grambling game. We're going to break it down. In my opinion, I'm going to tell you where you went wrong, but I ain't going to hold you longer, and I ain't going to tell you nothing wrong. But first of all, before we get into it, man, I got to give a shout out to the shows that I watch in the morning. And it's real black news that you can use. I can tell you that. What's going on, Brother Kenny Banks? Best to do it. What's happening with you? But these are shows that I watch early in the morning. And shout out to Let It Be Known. That's Let It Be Known, Black Press USA. That's with Cool Stacey Brown and Miss Niel. I know Miss Niel, she wasn't trying to rub it in, but, you know, she went to Grambling. I know she was feeling herself this past weekend. She said she was at the game. She attended Grambling alum, and she was explaining to us how great the Vegas scene was and how Vegas treated them well and how HBCUs actually showed up and showed out and had a good time. But this is Let It Be Known. Black Press USA, they come on at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. But I rocks with them. And then after that, I go over to the JZ 94.5. Hey, you can call in JZ 94.5. You can leave your voice message, but you can actually chat online with them. I think it's some folks probably still in that chat talking stuff. Yeah, but you got all this good stuff up in here with JZ 94.5. Not only is it talk radio, but it's locally owned, black business owned, just like Let It Be on. Been on the air for 30 years, man. And they doing something this year. If you down there on that Mississippi Gulf Coast, where's that thing at? Well, they got it where you hear this. For your veterans down there on that Gulf Coast. Veterans free turkey registration, limited up to 75 people. But November 15th, they give it. I'm sorry about that. They're giving out free turkeys to veterans. Every Monday through Friday at about 11:05 a.m. They give out the Black History Fact for the African American Warrior. I love that show. You'll hear me call in from time to time up in there, but that's Mr. Rick Daniels, Rowe, and Miss Amelia, JZ 94.5. Make sure you check this stuff out. All right. With that being said, man, got that on up out the way. How y'all feeling tonight, man? The Jackson State fans, y'all still with me? Y'all rocking with me? Don't let that loss get you. Now it's no time for it's no error. I mean, you cannot make an error right now. Oh, let me turn that camera on, man. I thought I had my camera on. There it is right there. I got my SWAC shirt on. I'm still rocking with the SWAC, man. But there's no room for error now. Every game is a playoff game. Because if you lose one, you're just about out of the SWAC championship game. That's right. So, but let's get into the upcoming schedule, because it's Wednesday. Everybody know who won. But the upcoming schedule, it's gonna be well, I'm telling you now, Grambling gonna lose against Alabama A&M. Coach Sam Shields, that's my prediction. Perry View, Alabama State. Alabama State is trying to set a tone that they can come up and put 40 points on everybody except Jackson State. So Suge Knight has a lot to prove. He was out there talking noise again today by wanting his people to come there to the game. That might be the most exciting game this year for Perry View. This is Andrew Body. It's a little bit of revenge game. He's never beaten Perry View. Perry View feels like they are unbeatable, especially after Jackson State lost to Grambling. They're not saying it as much, but I ain't no fool. I get them little weird ass emails and laughters and stuff. Hey man, Alcorn versus Texas Southern, Alcorn you're gonna lose. Bethune-Cookman and Valley. Which Valley is gonna show up and which Bethune is gonna show up? That's a toss-up to me. Southern versus UAPB. Southern, if you lose against UAPB, say again, Southern, if you lose against UAPB, take down every damn light you got in that stadium and just wait to spring training. Seriously. All right. And then the game at 6, which that means 5 our time, Jackson State versus FAMU. FAMU smells blood. Not gonna lie to you, Jackson State fans. FAMU, horrible as they've been playing, they really believe if y'all start, what's his name? Sofa, Peter Parker, Vanilla Ice, whatever his name is, they believe if y'all start him, they gonna win. Horrible as FAMU is playing. But they know if they win this game, the odds of Jackson State going to the SWAC championship and winning the East are slim to none. So trust me, they're going to give it all to you, man. They're going to give it all to you, man. This is the standings. The standing Jackson State is, hey, it's a 3-way tie in the East. Jackson State owns the tiebreaker. Jackson State 3-1. Alabama State 3-1. Bethune 3-1. FAMU 2-1. Alabama A&M 1-3. And Valley, they over. Now, overall, it's 5-2 for Jackson State and Alabama State. Bethune is 4-4. And then it's just horrible for the rest. But now the West. Perry View is 6-2 overall. So it's most likely we're going to have a SWAC champion with a 2-loss record. Early in the year, I said Jackson State would lose 2 games. I didn't know which 2. But I just said they would have the same record as last year and repeat. I'm still holding on to that. But the West, Perry View is 4-0 in conference play. Texas Southern is the closest person to them. So it's going to be, even if they lose to Alabama State, they will still be 4-1. And Texas Southern win, they'll be 4-1. They still hold the tiebreaker. Unlike here, if Jackson State loses and Alabama State wins, yeesh. So it's no room for error. It's no room for error. And that's how it's supposed to be. So now, November, the month of November when football is being played, which is Veterans Month, in my opinion. Not only will I start y'all with some history of the African-American warriors, but every Saturday from here on out counts big time. So if your team is not focused and not motivated and ready to play, somebody going to get out there and knock your cap off. And that is the bottom line. You cannot lose another game. Jackson State, Alabama State, Perry View, or Texas Southern. We got 4 teams that are capable of winning. Texas Southern needs a little more help than everybody else, but Jackson State, Alabama State, and Perry View has, listen, don't mess it up. Because if you mess it up, you're going to get done up. There it is right there, man. All right, man. Let's get to what everybody wants to see. I'll go on breaking down, God damn it, breaking down this These video games. Video games. Oh, and also, man. Oh, hold on. Before I get to talking about the highlights, basketball season has started. Now, Jackson State, I got a bone to pick with y'all. You hosted the University of Southern Miss. Southern Miss treated this as a road game and a test. Jackson State treated this as an exhibition. Every time you get on that damn court, it's a damn real game. And the second thing that I'm upset about is the game was not streamed anywhere. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't do us like that, man. I was willing to get up on here on Monday night and stream the game wherever it was. I didn't care if it was ESPN Plus. I didn't care if it was the Jackson State Network. I was USM Network. I was ready to stream the game, but the game was not live streamed. It's hard enough to get the SWAC to have a home game before January. You had one. Nobody knew about it. Nobody streamed it. And we don't really know anything about it. Get y'all shit together. That's all I'm telling y'all. Get it together. And I mean that. But anyway, let's get to these highlights, man. I know y'all don't want to be on here all night yakking with me. But it's the highlights. Make it where I'm not on here. All right, here we go, man. This first quarter, bro. This is the first play of the game. Now, it's a 27-minute highlight film, but we might take a little longer, maybe be a little shorter, but y'all stick with me. They lined up in the old valley formation. That's trips to the top of your screen, single to the bottom of your screen. Now, this run kind of set the tone for them, but you got a hell of a defense, Jack State. I can give you that. You're not going to be able to run that ball up middle. That running back sees that. Everybody's crashing down, but look what happens. When you miss that tackle, you have beat your man. This is a problem when I see with Jackson State. Sometimes you will miss a tackle like that. Now, this linebacker right here, you have to come and break down and tackle. If not, look what happens. Look at that. Stiff arm, right? Now, that's only a yard off the ball. Knock that stiff arm down and tackle that man. Runs right through you. Then what happens? Turns about a damn 20, 25, 30, 35. He's still running. 2 tackles, man. But that's fine. It happens like that. Watch again. See? Missed tackle. Right there. If that man stick his arm out there, you grab that arm and you do some jiu-jitsu on it. That was supposed to be only a 1 yard game. Then you run into each other. But anyway, good little run, man. But your defense is not made, man. T said, once again, now, watch this one. Supposed to go up the middle again. Watch the linebacker here. One-on-one tackle. One-on-one tackle. Open field tackle. That's how you break down. See how you make up for it right there? Then T-set is T-set. And this should have been an interception. Learn how to catch, DBs. But like I told you, there's only one way to catch that ball. Thumb to thumb, pinky to pinky. That ball literally hit you in your stomach, bro. But it's all right. Next play. Pressure. 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 There's nothing you can do right there. Look where all Grambling linemen are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at where all Jackson State linemen are. And they racked him there. That's how you come out, man. You know you in trouble when all your linemen is behind the defensive line. All right. Poor T said, man. That's just the replay of it. He had no choice. But that's, hey, man, like I told you, man, this game was smooth sailing. Tossing them around. I don't know why they showing the punt. All right, Jackson State first possession. Boom, boom, boom. Running right up the middle, man. Right off tackle, the left side. That offense was clicking. Coming over there to the left. He got him in the backfield, right? No, look at the speed. See, that's why I keep telling you that team has too much talent, man. Next play. Roll out. Simple. Wide open. Boom. Come back. Once again, look at the pocket presence. He knows what's going on. Look at that. Look at how many people open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody is open, man. That's just pick. That's the pick of the litter. Look at when he had 1, 2, 3. That was 4 people open. Gremlin was confused as all outdoors. Think you got him? Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at that. Break down, Gremlin. Break down. Now, there's no reason why this other guy couldn't clean up. But what? That's a hell of a run. Catch and run there, man. The general back there. That goes to show you the presence that this man has. Now, the defense is not that bad. Not that bad. But the lineman has done what they're supposed to do. Look, see, when you got everybody corralled right there, and that man is holding his own one-on-one, now you can wind up and do what you need to do. That was an off pass because that was a touchdown. That's all good. Once again, get you this time. Bam, comeback route. Once again, the replay. Look at it. They look. That's a blitz that they're running, and they left a spot. So they brought that corner blitz. But this is what it's called. This is what you have an experience and you have a trust in your QB. He steps up in that pocket. Most quarterbacks will get up out of there. Almost sacked. He was able to get that ball out and put it out there. That's hell, bro. So now first and goal. Just posing your wheel. And posing your wheel. That right there, that's a textbook drive. And the Superman. I still believe it was more than 30,000 at that game. All right, but let's all right, keep on going, man. He just walked on in there. Now, running again. Bam! Look how he closed down. Look how he closed down. That is textbook tackling. That's what I tell you. When this team tackles like they do, they're unstoppable. T said, boom. Gang tackle. That's what you call gang tackling. And so, now, what T said started to do is start to get his little self in rhythm. Wide open. I know it's kind of blurry, but you had 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders around him, and he found a spot in that zone. That's a no-no. On 3rd and 6, do not run a zone. That was actually a good pass, good route he found in that zone, man. Now here it comes. You're putting a pressure on him. When you put pressure on a quarterback like that, the rules have changed. Normally, you would launch and tear his ass up. The rules have changed. Now, this man is actually open, but with this pressure in his face. Look what happens. Short changes the ball. It's called pressure. Quarterback get hit. Now, it's the play that everything changed in the game. It was a bad pass. He didn't step into it. And it looked like he's all right, but then here come Vanilla Ice. Now, they started moving the ball again. Look at this. That's pure talent. You can't teach that. Sorry, America. You cannot teach a young man that. Now, you see for yourself. Now that should mean that should have been a late hit to the head. But then it's like he stepped on something. And that was his injury. And the only reason why I'm showing it because it's a non-contact injury. Now you're moving the ball. They blitz it big time. He forgot to pick up that blitz. Let me see if I can roll it back just one little second. Watch. I'm not trying to show the injury. I'm trying to show how he forgot to pick that blitz up. Now, this is not even delayed blitz. He knew he was coming. You got to know quarterback that they blitz you every time. See? See how he turned his head? Instead of looking at the man in front of him, he turned his head. That's bad. That's bad blocking. But he gets up out of there, right? Then he running like Johnny Manziel. Hell, I'll take that. Run the ball. Look at that. Straight up the middle. Tell your grandma ain't got no run defense. Once again, run. Now, you moving the ball. No problem with that. Here you go. Go up top, go up top. No, you was too late with the ball, homie. He was wide open. That's all right. You just getting in the game. Go back to running the ball. It's 3rd and 4. Quarterback keeper moving. Now, this is where experience and leadership comes into play. You are 1st and 5 at the goal, right? 1st and 5. First and goal from the 5-yard line after they show the replay. Any other time, this Jackson straight 3 times up the middle and touchdown, right? Should be. Now, they said he scored on this one, but guess what? Flag. Hold it. Now, I've been looking to see where this hole was. I didn't see it. Now you went backwards. Now you at 4th and goal. Now you got to kick a field goal. Well, all right, let's get back to Southern. That Jackson State defense came to play, man. Horrible snap. Kick the ball. Guess what happens? Fumbarooski. You get the ball back. Now, look where you got the ball. The what? 25-yard line. You got to damn score here. But guess what happens? You overthrow. Look how wide open this man is. Look how wide open he is. I don't think some folks understand how hard it is to get separation like that playing wide receiver. That is a catch all day long. Look how far he threw the ball. Listen, I hate to stop it, but that is 14 points. The score should have been 21-0. Should have been. I know what happened. It didn't, but that should have been 21-0. But when you let teams linger in and then goofy stuff like this happen, guess what happens? Fumble. Still don't understand why he's still trying to do a jump cut. But I just showed you where 14 points was at. Should have been 21-0. I don't even think anybody hit him. He just lost the ball. Goofy. Now, you don't want to give a team that's struggling like Grambling any type of life. So what you do, you pin your ears back, right? Coming. Wide open. 1, 2, 3. And this man is a damn 5-yard separation. Your DBs kind of started slacking. That's not good Jackson State defense. T says, okay, we got something going here. When you start letting him in rhythm. Now, he throwing for the stars. He overthrew his running back, wide receiver. That was a touchdown too. Okay, let's go. 3rd and 4 with 12:47 left in the second quarter. Now, the pressure is not getting to T-set as much. You know what they're doing? It's called max pressure. When you have max pressure, you have more offensive linemen than you have defensive linemen. Double team. And this mess over here, he waited too late to blitz. And your center has your other linebacker. So they max protection. So guess what? Just throw it up in the air. T said just hold it. Defense. Yep. Keep the drive alive. But it happens like that, man. Jackson State, please clean up your penalties. Please clean up your penalties. Now, running back. Try that off tackle again. 2 tackles, 3 tackles, 4 tackles, 5 tackles. Took 5 people to bring him down. Same play. Nothing up the middle, bouncing to the outside. But, thank goodness, that was holding. Bring it back. Penalties decline. Holding. Offense, 15 yards. Only reason why I noticed because I watched it. Get the ball back. 3rd and 13. 10 minutes and 53 seconds left. Right? Everybody knows this is a pass play. Bouncing. How in the hell do you let somebody complete a 13-yard pass on 3rd and 13? Instead of you getting off the field, now you got to go back again. He needed 13. He got 16. Coming across the middle. See, T says getting in the groove now. Now, I don't mind that outside blitzer like that. But to me, cheat, come in a little closer. I don't mind that at all. It does shake T set up a little bit, and it was able to work that time. Now, field goal. This dude couldn't kick to save his life. That's how I be kicking on Thanksgiving Day without that. Let me show you how to kick it, youngster. Anyway, get the ball back. 9:27, 2nd and 8. You running pretty good, but you just not scoring. You see what I'm saying? You actually moving the ball, but you're not scoring. Now, time to throw the ball, baby. You already know who that is. Look at the separation. I keep telling you, Grambling had no plan for this guy. He did the only thing in the world that he could do. Clip his little feet. Remember I told you it should have been 21-0? Now, you 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line. This should have been 28-0. You got no, it is 4 words. Marcus Dupree, grandson. Now, my bad, you at the 16-yard line. 2nd and 10. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Didn't see the wheel starting to come off. Once again, to me, he looked nervous. He looked shell-shocked. That's just my opinion. Now, look where you at now. You went from the 16-yard line to the damn 28-yard line. 3rd and 21. Do you have a 3rd and 21 plan that works? Now, it's like you planted in the pocket. You take a sack. Wrong thing to do. Now, look where you at now. Remember, you started on the 16-yard line. Now you all the way back to the 38-yard line. That was a blown opportunity. So now you got to punt. Should have been 28. It should have been 28-0 at this point. But guess what happens? You start letting this guy get in rhythm. Once again, T-Set started hitting him short. Look at him. Turn around. Hit again. Boom. That's good coverage. But then again, he picks up 9 yards. When a quarterback gets in rhythm, it's a wrap. Hey, run game. Now, this 3rd and 2, I'm challenging that spot. That is a horrible spot. That's a horrible spot. They gave it to him. Now they finally started to bring the blitz. What took you so long to blitz? But T-Set had gotten rhythm then. Look at it. He found out. And this right here, I don't know if this was a blown play or whatever they was looking. He had 1, 2, 3 wide receivers open. 3. And that's how they got that touchdown. 3 wide receivers open. Had to be the worst call on defense or somebody didn't understand the assignment. Now, 2-minute offense, right? And they're going to show it again. I mean, no pressure. Max, look at that. Both of them wide open. That's impressive. And he caught it with one hand. And then the rest is just, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Bad tackling, bad tackling. That's not Jackson State football, man. Then you get a break. I told your buddy couldn't make a field goal to save his life. All right, your 2-minute offense, 2nd and 10. Your tackle is tired or he needs help. This is a play for disaster right here. Got the clock clean. Guess what you have to do? 13 seconds left. Block, punt. Boy. What could go wrong can go wrong. How did he come so clean? Your special teams deserve an F, Jackson State. Look, he crashes down. They didn't have enough people. They had to be lined up wrong. Everybody got a hat on somebody except this guy. He comes in wide open. You're up, man. Where you at? Because, see, 14, if he didn't block him, he was going to come in. So the wide open guy, punter, get rid of that damn ball. That's disaster. Boom. Now, the good thing about it, now, this should have been a touchdown. Should have been. Look what T-Set and them do. They do goofy shit. Now you got to run the ball backwards and then throw it out the end zone. Then, hey, he made one. All right. That's how I did it. Now you got the ball, 3rd quarter, 14 minutes, 2nd and 5. This goofy shit here. Now, good trick play. Trick plays work for sometimes. Great blocking. Now, you running the ball again, like I said. Once again, Statue of Liberty in the pocket. You got to get rid of that ball, man. Get rid of that ball. Let's get rid of it. There you go. Look at the talent. Tell you. Now, start to get goofy. Either you run right now or you pitch right now. Always when you run an option. Now, you got a running lane. He has a running lane. Don't wait. Pitch it or run it right now. Look what happens. Look what long you... Now, this the line of game. 2 steps, he got a first down. 1, 2, first down. You pitch the ball backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yards. That's goofy. That's good. Now, and then you pitch the... Damn, man. Woo. Never do that, man. Never. That ain't your ball, man. Go ahead on, man. Next play. Use out of bounds. Get the ball back. 3rd and 11. If you notice the trend now, you're 3rd and something long. 3rd and 21, 3rd and 11. That's long. That's not good football. The longer you sit out there on 3rd and 11, the harder the game gets. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 is what you always want. Now, I don't know if this was a screen or whatever it may be, but it turned out to work in their favor. Damn good call, but now, here we go, 3rd and 8, see? And then you throw the ball so high, nobody can catch it. But you see what was happening? Them 3rd and 8s and all that stuff, 3rd and 11? All right, T-Set gets the ball 2nd and 9. T-Set is feeling himself now. Look at that. Once again, 2 defenders in this area, and this man is still wide open. Run him off the ball, turn around past the sticks, get your first time every time. That was, whew. See, T-Set's gotten in that rhythm. And which is not that bad. Wide open. Once again. 2 defenders right around him. Finds himself in the zone. What are you looking at, bro? Get that little rhythm. Get a little running game trying to be going. Right up the middle. Another bad spot. That ball should have been down where his knee was. That's 3rd and 3. Look where he is when he hits the ground. That ball is nowhere near that first down marker. Shit. Them SWAC referees were drinking old English like I was. 1st and 10. RPO. Now, look at the pocket presence. Nobody's around him. What happened to the Jackson State Mighty defensive line? Are you tired? I think you are. Damn call. Look at that. That's pass interference all day, man. Yeah. That's pass interference all day. I seen that one. It's not about him hand fighting. He never looked back for the ball. Turn around, turn around. If he turns around, they don't call that. He never turned around for the ball. See what I'm saying? Look. Turn your head around, youngster. That's why they called it. That's all right. Those was only 15 yards. I wouldn't give up a touchdown. Then the running attack. This play right here showed you that the defense was tired. You know why? That went from a 2-yard gain to a 7-yard gain. And once again, bounce it outside. The wide receiver made this play. I'm going to show you why. But he blocked him first, and then he went and blocked this guy second. So he had 2 damn good blocks. Good blocking for that wide receiver. Now you get into this red zone. Still, look at that. No pressure, man. Then if it pressure, he don't like it, guess what happens? Open. Offensive lineman ain't got nobody to block. Got tired. Look at that. Turn up. Then he used a referee. Turn up. T-set with a touchdown. And that's all right. That's a good little run. Let's get to some more stuff. Yeah, I think he finally made it. Oh, hold on. Now you get the ball back. Now, 1st and 10, 3rd quarter, 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. You're only down by 6. Right? You made a quarterback change. Think it was too late? Great. Look at the athleticism. So I say, man, Jackson State don't have a problem running the ball. I think you got a problem with calling the plays. New quarterback in. Look, flick of the wrist. Keep you moving. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 compared to 3rd and 11, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 21 can do it every time. You started moving the ball, but it just felt like too late. He was pressured out of that one, threw the ball too high. He still wasn't going to make 1st down. But it's the end of the 3rd. Now, the defense, in my opinion, was getting smoked all night by T-set. Once again, look how wide open he is. That's 4 yards from him. All you need to do is make one miss. That's what he did. This can't be the same defensive backs that played against Alabama State. Arm tackle, arm tackle. Straight up the middle. Now they got you on your heels. You got a clean shot. Break down. Good job. You took the running back, the quarterback say, I'll see you later. But look at the pursuit of how he moved down that line. That's how you get your partners back. Now, like I said, you're only down by 6. I don't know what the hell that was. Now, look at all this area, how clean this pocket is. You got 2 against 3. And it just a little dump off. Look at that. 3rd and 10. He makes that tackle, stops it. Guess what? Boom. He needed 10, he got 15. Give him new life. Once again, wide open. I have no idea how you got that many DBs around and that man is wide open. But hey, let it roll. Wide open, man. Blown coverage. Bad call. Y'all tell me. Because that man was wide open. And it wasn't no stutter, stop, and none of that stuff. He just ran straight up the middle. You'll see how wide open he is. Look at that. But that's all right, though. And it looked like it's over with, right? It looked like it's over with. Man, this is where I believe this young man said, Lockhart said, I am going to be that moment. That young man started playing ball. Throw that damn ball, young brother. Pass interference. Told you, there's no answer in the SWAC. For who? Marcus Dupree, grandson. There's no answer for that man. He was scorching them all night. Telling you, there's no answer. Now, he did not score a touchdown, but there's no answer for that young man. I think I was saying something like this last year about that little dude. Look at that. He had him whooped. That damn Dupree some hell, man. All right. Then, what's this? 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 is not good, but it's manageable. Now, check this out. He should have been sacked, right? Whoop. Now it's take off. Whoop, whoop. Now you at fourth and 1, 4th and 2 with 10 minutes left. You down 2 possessions. Bread and butter. Go ahead, Jackson State. Run that ball, boy. Next play. Nice pocket protection. Steps up. Throw that ball. See, I'm telling you, the young man, Lockhart, and that's why I went over all the highlights. Now you tell me who you think you should start against Florida State. Florida State. Shit. FAMU. Both of them sorry this year anyway. But I like this. You protecting the young man. Young man steps up, sets his feet, and then he launches. Wide open down the middle. I think y'all got a pretty damn good quarterback for the future. If you keep him. If not, you still down 5. Now, once again, your defense did actually stand up. The dude couldn't punt. The young man started to come into his own. Nobody there, or nobody there. Watch this. Look at that. Dual threat quarterback right up the gut. Holding offense. I thought was bull crap, but hey. Next play, look at it. Look at the poise in that pocket. Ain't there? Pull it down. Guess what? On the run, find him wide open. That's guys only played 1 full football game. Once again, Grambling is scared now at this point. In there? Nothing in there? Nothing. Almost sacked again. Take that little, then they're going to do that goofy stuff. That's 15 more yards. Once again, pocket starting to come. Look at this, 1-on-1. See you later. I take that any day of the week. And off. Down to the 2. Now you got 3 minutes and 54 seconds left. Now, honestly, I'd have tried to milk that clock. I know my defense is gas right now, because that's a touchdown there. But now, you only got 2 minutes left. Now, this is the 2 minutes of the game. Look at it. Coach is scared as hell. Good little nice ball fake. Stiff arm going on up in there. It's not that's your quarterback. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That is your quarterback of the future. And if Jacobian can't go, that's your offensive coordinator. I found that out. He needs to get his ass and sit down somewhere. But, all right, 2 minutes left. Now, if you a spy, right? If you a spy, move your ass around, because that's where it's supposed to be. Hit him. T-Set said, whoop. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. I'm telling you now, if I'm 3rd and 3, if this is my spy, I'm running after your ass. Look how late. If you blitzing this guy, that's too far back to blitz, man. Look how long he has to run. Move him up more. Look what happens. I don't know what that offensive lineman was looking at. Defensive lineman was looking at right here. All he had to do was turn left. He'd have stopped him. and I'm glad they didn't show the injury, but he fumbled that ball though. He did fumble that ball, but I'm glad they didn't show him down on the ground. Now, this is the goofy stuff. You got a new quarterback in. 1st and 10 with 1:44 left. Why the hell you're not blitzing? Why you not blitzing? Blitz every damn down. Why are you not blitzing? Blitz. Should have been an interception. The game would have been over. The damn time you don't. What are you looking at right here? What is you looking at? What are you looking at? Hit these jokers. Now, this play right here. 4th and 9. You supposed to bring the damn house. Should have been tackled. Look. Should have been tackled. You see it? Look at that. Should have been tackled. Right there, game's over. Look what he does. High fiving. That's your ball game right there. I don't know who that young man is. You did not break down. You missed the tackle. Right there. And that's your game. 4th and 9. I'm gonna show it again. Not to be petty, but I want you to see how this man had him. They was tackling, they were doing everything right. 3rd and 10, 4th and 9. I'm gonna show it again. Right there. You break down, make that tackle, game is over. Get your right there. That's why I'm gonna hold it there. He is in his face, and look what happens. He didn't even really sideswipe him. You stuck your arm out. You missed that tackle, homie. And I'm not being petty. I'm just showing you that tackle, that would have been the game. And then this hocus pocus. Look, they showed it right there. Again. Ran right by you. Right defense. At first I thought it was the wrong defense, but no, right defense. This catch here. Show this thing again. I see TC didn't have nothing to challenge, no nothing. Here it is. Boom. Out of bounds, man. That knee hit that out of bounds. And the walk-off field goal, man. And straight up the middle. No timeouts to call, can't ice him, no nothing. And it just like that. That was your thing, man. But go back. And now I just want to that quarterback. I want to see him. Put a picture of him up there. That's your quarterback. That was a good damn. But anyway. All right, man. That's how you break it down, bro. Only I can break it down like that, man. But, hey, what you think, man? What y'all think? Hey, I showed you that play on 4th and 9. Then when I seen it today, because at first, Saturday I had drunk a little bit of Kool-Aid, cold water or something. Because I thought they was in the wrong defense. The actual defense was called right, and it goes to show you the tackling. Bruh, now, month of November, there's no excuses, man. And I know it's painful sometimes to watch a team lose and watch somebody like me that what you call Monday morning quarterback or whatever. But like I tell folks, I'm not biased. I still believe if Lockhart starts, and it's gonna be growing pains. But the way that you've seen the highlights, the way that man handled pressure, y'all will be all right. I don't see it. But I'm telling you, them dudes smell it. When I tell you that that even FAMU, and FAMU struggles to beat anybody. I just think Jackson State has too much talent on their offense and defense, where a quarterback can actually that what's the name, that a quarterback like Lockhart, he doesn't have to be Jacobian, but he can actually be able to put up 21 to maybe 28 points against FAMU, definitely against Valley and Bethune. But he's going to need help. Trust me. It goes to show you how good Jacobian really is. Because he went out in the first quarter, you didn't score again until the fourth quarter. Think about that. Score a touchdown, I should say. That's all right. What it say? Change your name to Whitley. What the hell? Oh, you must be talking. Were you talking to Ed? Oh, because I'm looking like I know I ain't. But it's all good, man. But that game right there, man. What I did like to see when I was looking at the social media pages of like Jackson State and stuff, and their fans was like, "Hey, come back better Saturday, next man up, this, that, and the third." And a couple of them was like me, they should have put Lockhart in the game earlier, but it was no downer on that team. And that's what separates Jackson State fans. Now, trust me, I know they was upset, but they was not coming down hard on that team for losing that game. They understand that they had to use two different quarterbacks, and it was more, hey, look, we got to get this next week. A lot of teams in the SWAC, when they lose, their comment section is like Def Comedy Jam. We suck. I'm not watching them no more. I mean, it's some stuff like that. You got to see it for yourself, man. I'll be dying laughing. And I don't make it any better. Trust me, I'll be saying anything to them teams. Well, I would say stuff to Perryview, but Perryview has blocked me. Fam, you haven't blocked me. I wonder why. Maybe they'll wait till after they lose to Jackson and then whatever. But I still believe, and I stand by it, if Jackson State beats Cozy, especially with the backup QB, Cozy's going to get fired. Look, Southern and LSU fired their coaches within 6 days. Just saying. So Cozy is going to, I'm pretty sure he's studying film hard on Lockhart right now. Because you only got, you got two games you can watch. One against Tuskegee and this one here. But then again, what's his name? Panera Bread might be starting for them. So, but hey, man, I'm gonna hit this. Anybody want to come up and speak their piece? I'm gonna hit the drop the link. Yeah, I know it's rough for y'all to watch that stuff again, man. But defense needs to change the scheme. But she loved they was in position. It's the tackling that's bothering me. Sometimes that team will tackle like an NFL team, and then the next possession they'll tackle like a JV high school team. That's my issue with them, because they made some damn good tackles, and then they made some horrible tackles. That 4th and 9 was a horrible tackle, a horrible display. That guy makes that tackle, the game's over with. And so I mean, but yeah, Saturday I will be streaming the FAMU. I was supposed to go to that game, but I'm glad. No, I'm not going to that. But I was supposed to go to that game, but I will stream the FAMU game, and I will be checking in on the Alabama State and Perryview game. Got a pretty good weekend. Those two games. Well, from here on out, every Saturday until the end of November, you're going to have to watch Jackson State and Alabama State and Perryview, because one or two losses, one loss for Jackson State or Alabama State is going to put them out. So Fairview can lose, and they would need to lose again. But hey, you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah, Sonic Boom, you're right. Tackling has killed you the last 3 games, man. I That's why I showed it. Like I said, I showed it. I was not trying to be petty, but I showed it to show you that the guy was in position, and then he just stuck his hand out there. You can't just stick your hand out there and tackle them people. He makes that tackle. There's that play with the catch, which I still don't think was a catch. That's irrelevant. Then break down, and trust me, if I seen it, in film session they showed it to him, and I know everybody looking at him like, damn, dog. And it's not just his fault. You didn't score in the second quarter, and you didn't score in the third quarter. Touchdowns, so it's all good, man. But man, I thank all y'all for watching, man. Yeah, nobody want to come up, man. That timeout delay game, yeah, right there. Oh, my bad. Yeah. My thing is, there's no room for error now. Y'all seen some stuff probably that you hadn't seen Saturday. That's why I tried to freeze it, but I didn't want to keep it long because film session can go longer and longer and longer. Some coaches will sit there and go through every single thing. That was only about 45 minutes. Most times film sessions is almost 2 hours. So you got the short version. But I still think that you have your quarterback. I still think that you have the talent. I think that you cannot. Well, I know you cannot. You listen. Everybody's gonna come at you. They thinking that, hey, that's a young quarterback, we can rattle him. That young man didn't look rattled to me. Lockhart didn't look rattled. The best thing about it is Lockhart went on the road and stepped in, just like the other quarterback. When you can play like that on the road, neutral crowd, away or opposing crowd, next week at FAMU will not be that big. FAMU is, no, not that. So, wait, yeah, that's right. There's the car up and down. Yeah, hey, you on there, bro?
What's going on, man? What's
What's
going
up?
on? Look, I have been a little closer this week simply because the general, I say the top quarterback in FCS ain't playing. But I got Jackson State beating. I have Jackson State beating FAMU, and I'm telling you right now, and I know everybody think I'm crazy. Upset alert! Prairie View is going to beat Alabama State in Texas. They playing in Prairie View, right?
Correct.
Prairie View going to beat them at home.
Y'all heard it.
Prairie View going to beat Alabama State.
You heard it now.
And Prairie View has a pretty good defense. Need some run game. They're gonna slow the game down. They're gonna take the air at the ball. Snap the
Hey,
ball late in the play clock. Snap the ball late in the play clock.
all I
Keep
can tell you is, go ahead.
uh
The only thing
I was just saying, keep
I was saying that is Alabama State likes to score fast, often, and move the ball in a hurry. So they only team they could not do that on was the team that we just seen, Jackson State. So
yeah, I got you. And I understand that, but I'm gonna be honest, and I know a lot of people don't like Suge Knight or Suge Jackson. But I actually like Prairie View, coach. Prairie View is playing with confidence because the confidence he has played off his team. I'm gonna be honest, I like that type of confidence. And Prairie View is playing with confidence. And I'm picking. I just think Prairie View gonna pull off the upset at home.
Okay. Hey, I'm telling you this right now. How the swag is going right now. You there's no room for error. That you actually uh gonna get better football in my opinion. And what I'm saying is Alabama State is gonna be watching. I'm not talking about the players. Alabama State is gonna be watching every move Jackson State made. I'm talking about fans, and Jackson State fans are gonna be watching every move that Alabama State made. So that 2 o'clock game, it's gonna be a lot of Jackson State fans watching that game, and I don't blame them. And the 6 o'clock game, the 5 o'clock game, it's gonna be a lot of Alabama State fans. Trust me, and it's a good thing if you ask me. We need the excitement. We needed the
Yeah,
excitement.
it is. Yeah, it's a great thing, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna show you something. When I was just speaking of confidence, right? Then you
Uh-huh.
see how confident Grambling got when Jacobian got hurt. Their whole confidence, every the way they played, everything changed, right?
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
if you have confidence and you believe you can win,
Mm-hmm.
if you really truly believe you can win, you don't want to have the battle. In Prairie
Not,
View, coach believe it. Don't necessarily mean they're gonna beat everybody. And just because I say it's gonna be an upset, I'm thinking it's gonna be a close game. That don't mean it's gonna happen. But man, confidence mean a lot, man. Confidence mean a whole lot.
yeah. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Now, what Grambling did not expect was the third string quarterback to actually come in and take over that game for Jackson State. That kind of was like, damn. But they knew the defense was a little bit winded. But did you see that 4th and 9 play where I showed you how that man missed, where he was untouched and he just did not break down and missed that tackle?
Yeah. I don't know who that was yet. He just missed that tackle. But I'm gonna tell you something. I saw people putting in the chat, and they was like TC couldn't challenge the play out of bounds, right?
Uh,
When the dude caught the ball out of bounds because he done burned that. I'm gonna tell you something. And what people ain't talking. And T set fumbled on that play.
yeah, I
T
said
set
that.
fumbled. And Jackson State recovered.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even look at it.
Yeah,
Didn't
look,
even look. He fumbled.
like I said, SWAC refs are hit and miss. And Jackson State has been a penalized team, but they missed some stuff in that game. So, but hey, but
Yeah,
hey,
and and I heard a couple of people say something. Maybe they wouldn't worry about that because he was hurt. But no, I understand that you don't want to see nobody hurt. But the game go on. The
game
game
go on.
continue unless you're gonna just stop the game.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was that was and I don't know what you can do about these SWAC refs, but something need to be done by these damn SWAC refs, man.
yeah.
Something need to be
Hey,
done by these SWAC refs, man. This is embarrassing.
they I gotta tell you, eh, and you might end up with Clifford on Saturday. But hey, El Sway, I'm telling you, I'm if Lockhart needs to start. If you don't start Lockhart, I'm gonna tell you this. FAMU gets better in the second half. They don't get good, they just get better. FAMU does not have an offensive line or the offensive firepower to hang with Jackson State with a scoring. But if you do not score against FAMU like that, if you start Sofa, and I'm not saying the guy is not a bad, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but right now, on the past performance, I'm going with Lockhart. But hey, I'm a spectator just like y'all. I'll be grilling was it Saturday Halloween or Friday Halloween? So I'll be eating leftover Halloween candy and some barbecue and drinking some cold water. But I'm based on performance of what I seen Saturday night, Lockhart would definitely start if that was me. And so you know But hey,
I agree. I agree, Lockhart. You know, and I want to say this because I said they kept Stover in the game too long, and I want people. I wasn't trying to beat up Stover. I'm gonna be honest. I think the moment got a little too big for Stover after they went down there and got what, first and goal from the 5,
yeah,
and didn't get nothing. What they got? They got a field goal, right?
one of them they got a field goal. The other one they was at the
They didn't get,
16-yard line. Well, I was
and they
calling the
didn't.
score out. That score should have been, even with Jacobian hurt, it should have been 21-0. But when you go inside the red zone twice and you only get 3 points, and one time you went in there, you lost damn near 20 yards doing goofy shit. I mean, bruh, and I got it. It's when somebody get hurt, you got to get up in there. The center and quarterback connection has to be on and cracking. I don't think it was there with him and with Sofa. I'm not saying Sofa's a bad quarterback, but he showed in that game you can move the ball a little bit, but if you're not putting that ball across the goal line, what are you really doing, bro? You got to score. I'm not saying you got to score every drive, but that was easy, 21-0. And Grambling know that shit, man. So, because look when the other dude got in the game, when Lockhart got in the game, he put up 14 points on your ass. Took the lead. Took
Yep.
the lead from you. So, it's one of those things, man.
Yep. But hey, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna listen offline. Thanks for letting me speak, my brother.
All right, my man. Always, brother. Hey, anybody else want to come on up? If you want to, the link is dropped. You want to say something? If not, man, I'm gonna crash on out of here. But hey, thank all y'all for watching, man. And like I said, I wasn't showing stuff to be petty or anything like that. I like doing highlights. I like doing film. So, but thank y'all all for watching, though. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. And we get down. We gonna see y'all again. We gonna see y'all again. But thank y'all for watching, man. Y'all crash on out, man. Thank y'all.